Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're celebrating over 50,000 subscribers. Like, how cool is that? And this would not have been possible without every one of you, and I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Every like, every share, every comment goes a long way in promoting the channel, and I am so grateful to you guys. Thank you so much. About a month ago, I told you guys to send in some questions that you'd like me to answer in the community tab, and you guys did just that. There are lots of questions there, but I'm going to try to answer as much as I can. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first question is from Franklin Moses, and he says, please tell us how you learned guitar, how long it took. Franklin, I have an in-depth reply to this answer in another video because it's kind of long, so I'm going to link it in the description or up here. But I've been playing for roughly 9 years now, and it has been a great experience. Next is from Sidney Hanson. He says, how can I improve quickly? What exactly am I supposed to be practicing? Thanks, Helen, you're awesome. Thank you so much, you're awesome too. To improve in anything, not just guitar, it takes consistency and some form of perseverance. You know, you gotta stick with it, and sticking with it means practicing. But now the problem is what you're supposed to be practicing, right? Guitar playing is really vast and is wide. There are a lot of things that you can learn, techniques, theory, and all of that. So in order to avoid aimless practicing, you have to kind of streamline your focus to one particular thing at a time. Try to improve significantly on one before moving to the other. I mean, this topic is vast, there's a lot we can talk about, but we can't go into all the details because of time. Next question is from Larry Lewis, and he says, why do you like the Telecaster so much? I think one of the first things that attracted me to the Telecaster was the simplicity of the way it looked. Just a really simple design that I really dig. Different guitarists have different views about different guitars, so this is my own opinion. And another reason is because it has a versatile tone. Get away with playing a lot of genres with the Telecaster, and I can kind of tweak it to sound in many different ways. Also, I've been playing Telecaster for a while, so I'm pretty used to it now. Once I get stuck in a particular thing, or once I like something really well, it's really hard for me to make drastic changes. And I'm kind of like a one guitar kind of girl. I don't like playing different guitars, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's why I like the Tele. From Trucker 17, and he says, what were some of the challenges you faced when you were first learning to play the guitar? One big challenge I faced was, I don't know, it was all in my head, I think, but I thought my hands were too small, and I dealt with that mentality for a long time, and it kind of limited me from playing. There were some things that I wouldn't even dare play because I thought like I couldn't do it, like my finger strength wasn't there, and I thought that my hands were small. It took me a long time to actually get over that mentality and just go for it. Another challenge I faced, and I'm still facing, is you know, in this part of the world there are a lot of things that have not yet been accepted as what women should be doing, and a lot of people looked down on me and felt like I couldn't do it. Like, for heaven's sake, guitar of all things is what you chose to do. Like, it surprises some people that what I chose to do was to play guitar. Like, I mean, you're a girl. People break up with you out here for being a guitarist. Hey, trust me, I'll know that. Some people have a hard time accepting that females should be doing some certain things. So I really had that judgmental look already before I even started playing. A lot of people thought that I was wasting my time or my life playing the guitar, and that kind of affected the way I approached it, because at first I didn't approach it like I really wanted to know it. It was just like a hobby, because of what people were saying, because of what some people were saying. Some people are really cool with it, not everyone thinks like that. It's one of the challenges that I faced and I'm still facing. Next question is from Chilex Vibe, and he says, are you a Jimi Hendrix fan? If yes, what's your favorite song of his? Oh my god, hell yeah, I'm a Jimi Hendrix fan. And I love him so much. He's one of my influences, of course. I have a couple, and I like Little Wing, Bold as Love, Purple Haze, Hey Joe. Yes, why would I forget Hey Joe? Yes, I love the song so much. Mr. Gremlin says, hello, great job. Are you familiar with Eddie Hayes' Maggot Brain? If so, lessons please and thanks. No, I'm not kind of familiar with that song, but it sounds like a fun song, Maggot Brain. I'll check it out, Mr. Gremlin. Thank you. Next is from Frederick. I can't pronounce the last name, sorry. Hi Helen, you're amazing. I'm Kenyan. Have you ever been to Kenya? If not, most welcome. Did you ever think of giving up learning guitar? Did I ever think of giving up? Oh yes, several times, and I still do till date. Sometimes it's really frustrating. Sometimes, like, your brain is playing something but you can't get your hands to do it. Like, it can be really frustrating sometimes for me. So yes, sometimes I do think of giving up. Next question is kind of like a follow-up question, and it's from Freya Aura, and she says, what kept you going in when you found it hard in guitar? I think my number one reason is my love for the instrument. I really love playing guitar. Like, it makes me happy, it makes me relaxed, it keeps me sane in this crazy world. And apart from that, it's also the fact that, you know, being able to inspire people makes me really happy. I mean, people have told me that they picked up the guitar because they heard me, or they're inspired to learn because they heard me. There's always something to learn on the guitar, and it's kind of like gives you something to look forward to. I like the challenge. I like the reward and the feeling that comes with overcoming the challenge. You know, it's a gratifying, satisfying feeling that I love so much. Next question is from JHED1, and he says, would you consider stepping out with me? I didn't ask if just found your channel today. As a pretty decent guitarist myself, I am looking forward to seeing more from you. Thank you so much. Yes, yeah, sure, we could have a drink or two. But I don't think you live around my vicinity or anything, so that would be a bit tricky. Ethanoa TV says, hey, love your content, thank you for that. Can you give me an example on making melody for my music? I have been struggling my songwriting and didn't even know how to make good melodies for my song. Thanks, you made me start my journey on playing guitar. Oh, that's so sweet. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I like talking about knowing the basics of music theory, because it gives you a set of tools for, you know, different aspects of music, and you don't have to go into in-depth music theory like that. It's just some of the basics. You can know your intervals, the chords that are likely to sound great together. I feel like you might not want to start with the lyrics yet. You can start with some chord progressions that you like, lay down the chord progressions, and then you start kind of building in on the melody from there. Or you can even start with something like a bass line and then hum something that you like to match it. The next question is from Sean Kearney. He says, can you do a loop and jam over with it? No lesson, just let loose. Yes, I can, Sean, and I should do this. And this is a pretty good idea. I think I should do this. Yes, I can. Next is from Nsizi Mlu. I don't know if I pronounced that well, but he says, where are you from? Can you do a lesson on tapping? Did you study music at varsity or any other career? I'm from Nigeria. Can I do a lesson on tapping? I'm not a tapping god or anything. I don't really know much about it actually, but I guess I can teach the little that I know. And did I study music? No, I did not study music. I have never actually formally studied music. Everything I learned was from, you know, picking things here and there online and asking people questions. No, I did not study music at all. Actually, I in the university I studied something very different, and it was very much science related. This one is from Axis Galaxis. Can't wait to This is more like a comment than a question, but I would read it anyway. Can't wait to see you hit your 100,000 subscribers and watch your video of you opening your YouTube award. It's coming. You're amazing. Keep being you. YouTube success comes naturally and easy for someone so blessed. This Texan wishes you the best. Aww. Thank you so much. I definitely cannot wait for 100,000. That would be amazing. Like, whoa. Okay, so John says, do you think learning lots of instruments is a good idea, or should we master one and then maybe proceed to learning another one? Yes, you can do whatever you want and you can be whatever you want, and that involves learning lots of instruments. And yes, it's possible, but you have to be careful with this so you don't become a jack of all trade, master of none. And it depends on what you want to do with the music. If it's like a hobby, and then yeah, you can jump from one to the other without even mastering any. If you can be competent in a lot of instruments, that's fine. There's some people that are like that, but I think even those people always have one main one where they are better at than all of them. So it's yeah, but for me, I'd rather just play one very well than playing a whole lot of instruments and I'm not good at any, if that makes sense. Larry Lewis again, and he says, how do you travel with your equipment, especially the amp? I don't travel with my amp because I have a really small amp, like a small tube amp, so and that's what I use. So I usually use whatever I find at the gig, and that's why I'm so big on sound check, so I can kind of figure out what I'm working with. But for my guitar and my pedal, I always take it with me into the plane as a carry-on luggage, because I'm afraid of, you know, checking it in and something happens to it, or sometimes especially domestic flights here, I see the way they throw bags, but I can't trust them with my guitar. No, I can't. Before they break something, or my pedal, those things are fragile. So I always carry my guitar into the plane, and I keep it in the little cabinets or compartments up there. So that's what I do. It's heavy and it's kind of tasking, but I have to do it. Next is from Chilex Vibe. It says, what is your typical breakfast? Mine is egg, tacos, or water burger. For some time now I've been skipping breakfast, but when I have breakfast I usually go with some kind of cereal or bread, eggs, and sausages. Those are my favorites actually. Okay, G Hackers says, when you started playing publicly, did you feel insecure, and how did you overcome that? Yes, I felt insecure, and I still feel insecure. And this is one of the reasons why I like playing with a live band, because I kind of draw energy from them. You know, when you've practiced with people, you know them, you're kind of familiar with them. So when you're on stage, you feel a bit in familiar territory because of them. Like, I mean, these are the people I rehearsed with, so I know them, we're fine. They've got my back. Another thing that can bring confidence is knowing what you're doing. If you've practiced something over and over and over again, you'd want to play it. Like, I mean, you've spent a lot of time practicing that thing and you want to just show it. So that brings a lot of confidence too, knowing what you're doing. When you're not sure of what you're doing, you can be timid and fearful because you're afraid that you make mistakes. Knowing what you're doing kind of gives you an extra boost. That is what I figured out in my little experience. Leon Brown says, I fell in love with you and your music. Thank you. When are we going to get an album from you? Leon, I'm actually working on my album. I really am. It's my first album, so I kind of want it to be perfect, and that's why I'm stalling a little bit, because I have to make changes to one or two things. Very soon this will be out. Very soon, I promise you. So Donnie Morgan says, Helen, you're awesome with an awesome sound. I have the same guitar you have, plus a Fender Hot Rod tube amp, but I can't get the sound your guitar has. If you're using any pedals, please tell me what you're using. Thanks and God bless. Yes, I use a multi-effects pedal, which is the Boss GT100. It's a multi-effects pedal. It's not like your little stomp boxes. This is kind of different. I'm sure you understand what I mean. So that's what I use, and it works for me just fine. Okay, this is the same question. Guitar Novel A says, which pedal do you use? I just answered it. I use the Boss GT 100. Okay, this is kind of like a long question, but let's read it anyway. This is from Andrew McNulty, and he says, please, serious question. Can you do a video showing your setup, what hardware and software you use to record, edit and upload your videos, and talk about resources for learning that side that you have found, and video and audio quality issues you have had, and so forth? I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to recording, shooting and editing, and it would be super helpful. It seems like we're working with similar stuff, but your tone quality is better and your voice is much quieter. Also, the playing is better, but like not really question related. okay Andrew, this is a good point. Actually, I will probably make a video of that soon. So but I don't use really complicated equipment at all. It's nothing fancy, it's nothing serious that, but I will make a video on that sometime. Sheikh Zimos says, you are the first female Nigerian guitarist I will see in my life. I am physically challenged, but my left hand is okay. I am a lefty, but my right hand is a slow responder, but I can walk partially. I really have interest in guitar. My question is, with my disability, can I play guitar as well? Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. That is really sad. Yes, of course you can do anything you want to do. I've seen people with crazy disabilities play. I'm not a professional at this, but I think you have to ask your doctor, especially if it is safe for you to put a lot of pressure on your right hand. But if he says it is okay, then of course, yes, you can definitely learn to play. It's not a big deal at all. And I wish you all the best of luck. Yeah. Next is from Jeff, and Jeff says, is guitar playing basically like whistling at this point? No, it is not. It's not even close. Like, whistling is like, guitar playing is like yeah, it's crazy. It's not like whistling at all. Yeah, it's a lot of effort. So next question is from, oh my god, I can't pronounce this name. This is so naughty. Oh my god. Do you have a girlfriend? Are you into both sexes? Lamau. Seriously? You'd ask me that? So guys, we can answer all these questions. There are lots of questions here, and I can answer everything in one video. It will make the video really long. So we'll probably have a part 2 of this so we can finish it off. But thank you for hanging out with me today. I just wanted a kind of chill vibe where I can just sit down and just talk about stuff. Once again, thank you for 50k subscribers, and I hope to have this chat with you some other time. Take care. Bye.